So they're about to be reacting to the most performative male creators. Me personally, I don't really be tapped into the internet as much as I should. I really be on YouTube and watch the same creators, pretty much the same YouTubers or whatnot. But let's see what he's talking about.
About last year by now, a new term started to hit the internet waves known as the performative male. It's defined as a subgenre of nice guys that try too hard to be in touch with their feminine side. Whether that be listening to K-pop while drinking matcha with a tote bag on their hip, reading a book at a cafe with their leg up while drinking matcha,
I
going to a
mean,
book.
call it what you want. They just fishing for women. That's all it is. They fishing in a creative way, I guess you want to call it. They're trying to look attractive to attract a certain type of woman. Yeah,
And acting like
I
they're
guess that's
reading.
a definition of pandering. When you really could just be yourself and attract the woman that is attracted, like that's genuinely attracted to you, instead of this facade that you putting on. You get what I'm saying?
Time while drinking matcha. I don't know why matcha became the signifier of being a performative male, but it's always the reason why. One thing
Cosplay is
that
crazy.
wasn't talked about in that time is not only is there dudes that do that in real life, but there's a whole genre of male creators that do this exact thing on a global scale. They work the system in their favor to have a majority female audience, probably scheming the whole thing on a chalkboard. I'll make one thing clear though, just because there is a dude out there with a majority female audience doesn't mean he did that. Men and women have their own categories they majorly watch online. For women, it's things like beauty or fashion.
But like, I feel like what's really weird is dudes that sit on the internet and downplay other dudes to to get the attention of other women. Like, like I seen probably a couple videos, not on my feed, but on my girl feed. It's like, he's not really in love with you. If he really loved you, then he wouldn't do this or he wouldn't do that. He will always do this. He'll make sure that you don't have to pay a bill. I will pay all the bills. You don't have to lift a finger. That's pandering for sure. Like, what are you doing?
True crime. The type of dudes I'm talking about is the.
You're actually so much braver than I thought.
Oh my goodness. He look like he ain't touch a piece of pussy in his life. Oh my goodness.
Only 'cause you're here. Only 'cause you're here.
This nigga think he in an anime? Excuse me?
So for everyone that hasn't heard of the drama by now already, there's a big streamer named Saikuna. He blew up around 2020 and 2021 for playing Among Us like a lot of streamers did at that time. And he built up a persona in that type of streamer verse of being a nice soft guy who's not toxic like those other disgusting male streamers. Like me. I'm only kidding, y'all. There's not a single instance you can find me mad at my kind viewers on stream. Anyways,
No, this nigga funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Down over time, probably because he kept posting Among Us and never switched it up. Posting Among Us in the Big 26, you might as well be hitting the flapper dance like it's the 1920s. I never really watched.
Imagine being a girl hitting the club and you not shaking ass, but you hitting the flabber dance. Why, yeah, bro. You're just not getting the attention that you want. If you are getting attention, it's not the right attention, honey. Hate to break, you don't want to break it to you.
It's not like I'm the main demographic for him anyways. What I look like, a Valorant e-girl that goes out to get boba every day with her friends. But after the whole drama, looking at clips of him, I immediately knew he was one of those guy influencers. Given the energy of I'm not like these other guys pretty much instantly. He got exposed recently by a VTuber named Hamamo VT, who labeled the expose as him being a serial cheater, master manipulator, and dangerous predator.
Oh my goodness, a predator is wild. What did he do that made him a predator? If he not touching children, or if he's not forcefully taking women in whatever way you want to call it, I don't really see you as a predator. Like, what did he do to be a predator? I'm confused.
You're instantly thinking, damn, bro, moving like the Joker. Like, he's got to be a mix of Light Yakumi and EDP combined in the flesh.
Pretty
what is
much.
This document?
Yeah.
But technically, one of those accusations was wrong off the jump, but that being the predator allegation.
Oh,
because
so
the
you're not.
person states
All
they
right,
had a
bet.
big age gap, which was 15 years, but she was 19 years old at the time. Which, don't get me wrong, is still really weird and strange, but he at least passed the legal test, so I feel like that's some type of
Oh, they making some. He talking underage. Okay. So he's not a predator, but he might be a manipulator, and he might be a performative male. But it's like, what do you expect from a nigga that's gonna tell you everything that you want to hear? I'm confused.
Then again, just recently as I started making this video, some new allegations came out from another streamer who said they met when she was 17 and he started to flirt years later, so who really knows at this point? Bro's a weirdo either way. It shows you gotta make sure you're safe on the internet at all times, which is why I want y'all to hear about this. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing their profit.
Get your money.
Acting like
Oh,
multiple different. So check it out, and now
no,
let's get.
thank you, my boy. Good
Show you how
looking
he
though.
was talking to multiple different girls while in a relationship for years. That he would buy them gifts and get emotionally close with them to smash. This is all while he would leverage his online
I
persona.
mean, just being player in a geeky, quirky type of way. You know what I'm saying? Dork. He's being a. His way of attracting women is being a dork, and that's okay. Yeah.
Acting like that cutesy, soft, ooh e-boy online. He could never cheat. You think a guy like this would ever cheat and be a liar?
I don't know why you ever ship me with anyone. As you know, girls aren't attracted to me, so the ship's never gonna work anyway.
Bro was
Oh, brother. You're not attractive. You are attractive. Don't say that about yourself. I think that you look. That's what he's looking for. That's the validation. He's seeking validation. Like, bro, you gonna get your lame out. This is what I'm talking about. This that dorker is.
And after that girl made that one expose document, they all started coming out like candy. Bro was getting the Diddy treatment, getting an accusation from here to there to there. All these girls were all getting the
Like
same
Draymond
playbook
Green.
ran on them. He would follow then DM them after saying some type of corny opening line, probably something like,
Hey ladies, I can't muster up the courage to even be able to talk to a beauty like yourself. Would you be so kind to reply? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's about to piss me off, bro. Alright.
Low-key, that wasn't even an exaggeration. Then he would get close with them and play games with them one-on-one, fly out to meet them and get his rocks on, or maybe have them send some dudes to him. The thing that
Hey y'all, let me get an ad block when I get monetized, bro. Don't worry about it. This video is currently pissing me off. But stay down until we come up. We coming up real
that's
soon.
crazy about this is they all exactly thought the same thing. They thought because his stream persona, this cute ooh-woo e-boy who plays Among Us and puts his hand over his mouth when he laughs, was just some nice guy who happened to fall for them.
Look at this dork. Nigga think he in an anime, bro. To each his own, bro. To each his own. This fucking dork.
This wasn't by accident. He 100% set this up on purpose. Any stray dude that acts like this and
Nigga's 34. Where's your kids? Where's your family? Where's your wife? Come on, bro. 34. He looked like he like early 20s though. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
There's a 90% chance they're taking it.
No facial hair, not a man bone, not a man gene in his body.
And almost every dude just knows, especially with these performative content creators that cater purely to a female audience. For God's sake, he was in a female content creator house as the only dude. How did they not expect him to be on something?
He got in the girls only sleepover. Hey, salute, being a dork. Hey, for people that's watching right now, it just shows all you gotta do is just put on a fake persona. Go act like a dork so you can get invited to the girls' sleepover and then take the mask off. Now you in there. Yes, sir.
I've heard enough. I'm ready for the 10-episode isekai anime. So when the allegations first came out, it went from him being labeled a super creep and being permanently canceled to now, once people saw how overblown the whole thing was getting, he's now getting manipulator edits on TikTok and people are calling him the manipulator goat.
Manipulator goat. Child YouTuber who makes
TikTok and people are calling him the manipulator goat.
he gotta be like 30 right now. He look like a teen. Touching no cat. But that's his game. That's his it. Chop YouTubers who make fun of him.
Inside of me.
This is gonna be a hot take, but I would say Saikuno is smarter than me. He just trolls a lot to throw people off.
Only 'cause you're here.
They think I'm memeing. They think I'm trolling. Fact is, guys, for most of my life, I haven't really had many friends, and people really.
Oh, brother,
I've
bro.
never seen someone get
What is that?
aura from their cancellation. He might be on Light Yagami's level. He's literally a serial cheater, yet he's getting edits. To make it clear, alright, I think him being a serial cheater is terrible. The reason people are acting like this, though, partially, is the way these girls were coming out with their stories against him. One of the girls came out stating she was a victim because he nutted without protection. When people say they're
Victim? Maybe you're the victim because. No, maybe he's the victim because you let him crack buttons with no protection in the first place. So he's the victim. That sounds stupid, don't it? I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out. But bro, you knew what you was signing up for. It's not like he just maliciously took it off and did it without your knowledge. What are you talking about? Go take that plan B. Maybe you're on birth control and you know that, but yeah, whatever, bro.
victims, I think most people think,
That's not a
I
victim.
don't know.
Getting sexually harassed or raped?
They basically were two consenting adults who made a choice, and she regretted that choice after. Whoop-de-damn do. People do that every day. The wildest part,
Factual.
too, is that in his apology for all of this, the original girlfriend he was with chose to stay with him. Prior to all this becoming public, we were already making changes to improve our relationship. And while I could have chosen to leave, I ultimately made the decision to stay with the hopes of repairing our relationship together. You can't make this up. She was getting cheated on for years and still stayed loyal. He truly is the IRL reflection of Light Yagami. His main
Hey, man. To each his own. Call him what you want. Hey, that is kind of true. That nigga Light was acting like a dork whole time. In his head, he was just the guy. He was that nigga. That's crazy.
audience is most likely done for, considering a majority of them were women who thought he was just some soft, trustworthy e-boy. If he was smart, he would grift to the red pill stratosphere
34 years old, being referred to as an e-boy. Okay, bro.
and start selling books on how to be a manipulator to dudes. Let this be a warning, though, that dudes like this and creators always got to be watched closely. Another category of performative male influencers is purely on TikTok. It's certain dudes who either try to give tips to women on how to get their boyfriends mad,
See,
or tips
that's
on
what I was talking about at the beginning of the video.
talk
Yep.
to a boy they like. Just as we could suspect, too, all of the tips are absolute dog shit. One of the biggest guys on TikTok who does this is a guy named Jake Carringer. And all of his content is the most obvious pandering to women you'll ever see. The main thing he blew up for was giving tips to women on how to make their boyfriends mad. You know the most annoying girl is following him and liking all his posts too.
Want to break his ego? Next time your man starts arguing with you, all you have to do is say this. Tell him, I would tell you that I'm taking you seriously, but I don't want to lie. And just like that, watch his ego crumble. Stay toxic.
Bro, who is consuming this shit? Who is consuming this content and liking it? This is so corny, bro. About to piss me off.
Ego, text him happy birthday on the wrong day. Show him how much you care. Stay toxic.
I'm about to end this video, bro. This nigga pissing me off, bro.
Shit. It's so fucking ass, bitch.
Like, I'm about to end this video, bro. Do not add another clip of this nigga, bro. Please, no. Please.
If you're actively looking for tips on how to make your boyfriend mad, maybe don't.
Yeah. If I find out my girl is going on her way to make my life miserable, unnecessarily miserable, call it what you want, or difficult, I can't be with you. I'm sorry, because life is already hard as is, and you want to add on to the pile of bullshit I got to deal with on a day-to-day basis. No, thank you, bro.
Relationship. These are all so corny. I genuinely would have no reaction to getting any of these messages. And all of his other content that's not this is giving tips to women on how to make a man obsessed with them, or tips on how to talk. When will people learn that men or women whose content is solely this type of are usually wrong 99% of the time? This is like a dude watching a red pill podcaster how to pick up the most perfect wife for their future. Meanwhile, they live in a Miami apartment with a girlfriend who has more plastic in them than a
Made it look like a sawdow. The sawdow, don't he? All she needs is the red circles. Shit.
launcher. This dude is filming TikToks at dick angles with no shirt on giving advice. And you're telling me he
Nigga
doesn't
said dick angles, bro. What is this content? What is this angle, bro?
know what he's doing? I wouldn't be
Hey,
Could
y'all,
you
let me
use
get
up
an
to
app. When I
$800?
get
Find
monetized,
it at
don't worry about
BioLife.
it. Just stay
Up
on
to
tweet. Come up,
$800
cause it's
is waiting
coming
for
up
you.
real
Just donate
soon
flash.
in life.
I'd be
Trust.
surprised if he was on Saikuno time and
See, he make him look like he Duke Dennis. The dude before him, he make him look like he Duke Dennis, bro.
we just gotta wait for the first cheating allegation to come out. He actually apologized recently for those TikToks that blew him up. I see through your tricks though. He's apologizing to give that humble guy energy and to seem like a nice guy who made a mistake. That way all the girls that follow him are gonna be like, oh, he's such an understanding man and attuned with himself. Increasing his roster by 50% overnight. These videos aren't that far apart from each other when he made the apology. In fact, it's only like a 2-month difference. So how much could really change in that time? He conveniently offers relationship coaching too for a price. Surely
Bro, who paying this nigga for relationship advice? People are truly lost in this world, bro. I tell you, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
actually knows what he's talking about and isn't just grifting to get money from women who have broken relationships. The thing to me about this advice for women is so funny because I'm gonna be real, for most dudes, unless if he's like an A-list celeb or athlete, if you just talk to him and are direct, they're gonna fold because guys trying to set up little angles and positions here and there are the worst thing. No guys trying to figure out a puzzle on how you feel about them by ghosting them for some days or doing this or that. I might be just too grown for this shit anymore. If you do some childish things like that, we're not talking anymore. Funny how men have their own red pill guys who shill courses and women have the same thing. We really aren't that different. Another one of these corny dudes who does this is a guy named Brian De Palma. He used to be the biggest at doing it.
Oh my goodness. First of all, you need to fight your tattoo artist, because what the hell is going on your arm? Honestly. I probably gotta get a different angle, because that looks like slop. Is this supposed to be a heart? Okay, whatever.
Always be giving tips to women on men's secrets or how to make men obsessed. And as usual, they would be utterly useless or just dumb.
Oh, hey, do you want to hear another absolutely disgusting secret about men? They definitely do not want you to know, and as usual, this is an absolutely foolproof method, so please pay attention and do not tell anybody that I told you. If you're texting with a man and you're feeling like he's not giving you the same energy that you're giving him, if you're being funny and he's not being funny back, or you're trying to make actual comments and he's not making actual comments back, you're probably saying to yourself, this is not the man with the personality that I need. But actually, what you're forgetting is the fact that if a man's personality is too good over text, like if it matches your freak too much, like too soon, this man has been texting way too much.
Or the guy could just not be
Damn,
into
what
her
if-
as much as she's into him.
What if like women do it all the time. Like, I'm sure y'all probably text a girl or a guy that, you know what I'm saying, you deemed attractive and they wasn't reciprocated energy. At that point, you just stop trying, stop showing interest, because they're obviously not interested in you. What is this guy talking about? They're texting too much. What are you talking about? Maybe some people just click. Some people just click. Not everybody's putting on the facade. Like you're putting on the facade. Everybody's not doing that. They probably just click with a certain type of female. Come on, bro.
Could be a call person or an IRL person. You see how these tips make zero sense because no one is exactly the same? I've met people that are more text people than call people and people that like doing calls more. And all of his content was mainly this for years until people started to troll him, which led him to pivoting to different things, but the damage is already done. Everyone's in his comments spamming he's way too old for this
This
shit.
nigga's 40. Bro, yeah. Niggas supposed to be doing family content. Nigga sitting in the kitchen, cutting a tomato, giving terrible dating advice. Okay,
He's
buddy.
40. Bro getting the low tier god treatment. I don't even know how you can be on the internet anymore dealing with that. Worst part about his pandering content too is women don't even fall for it. They're always trolling him.
Here go. Did he switches? Like, what is this tattoo? You're 40 with this tattoo? But like, this shit ass. Fire your artist. Oh my goodness. That's bogus. Whoa.
Probably dying laughing when they see his vids.
Hold on. I broke the video. Alright, we good, y'all.
I don't know who this type of content appeals to. If men and women find it
Yeah,
cringe,
look
it's
at
like
that Doc Hudson. Y'all don't know about no damn Doc
specking
Hudson,
the
boy.
internet waves going nowhere. Anyways, that's gonna be it.
All in all, bro, a bunch of cringe bags, bro. Just stay true to yourself and you're going to eventually attract the right woman for you, bro. But other than that, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. And I'm going to catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.